up? What's up? Hey, what's up, Lamborghini? I was live a few days ago. Yeah, I just got on to talk about some of the best Pro Blasters that we've had so far, which this is one of them, the Nerf Pro Strife X. The first Nerf Pro Flywheeler we got last year. We're getting 2 more this year, but this is what started Nerf Pro, and I'm glad to have it. I'm doing pretty good, just chilling. Just got on to talk about some of the best Pro Blasters. This is one of them, the Nerf Pro Strife X. Put a stock on it. Put a rival red dot. You can put the rival foregrip on there. Non-strike barrel lug, which I'm actually happy about because it's a half-length blaster. I don't see why I need one that would just decrease the accuracy if I had a barrel lug for a barrel. Yeah, me and Daniel don't really get along anymore. Don't know why. Well, I do know why, but I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to get Daniel mad. I don't speak Spanish. I was on there for a second, but I did comment in his live, but after I commented, he said he was ending the live. So, yeah, I was already in the live for a couple of minutes before he ended it. Man, I love the Strife X. 3S LiPo, 163 FPS. And it did say it would get 150, but it actually gets 163 with any dart you will use. Then we got the Dart Zone Max Solo. It was so good, I had to buy a second one. So I have 2 of them. Great last-ditch blasters. Great last ditch. I had to get a second one because these are really good Pro Blasters. 130 FPS, which I think is very impressive. And then we got the Jurassic Pro. Love this thing, even though the stock is a little not stable. But it's bolt action. It's 150 FPS. I'd say that's pretty good. Hello. What's up, Lance? But if you're looking for a great, affordable Pro Blaster, $18. Walmart.com. Go get one if you're interested. If you have the money too. I really recommend these. For $18, you get 130 FPS, you get 10 darts. Hey, Nerf Talk. What's up? Yeah. These are great. I was talking to Foam Mando, and he said he wants one of these, but he can't get them in Canada because they're not selling. They're not on sale in Canada. Ah, yes, the Jurassic Pro. I need to find the half dart adapter for this thing. But I do have both of these, though, the Aeon Pro X and the Nexus Pro X. These two have impressed me this year. The new mags, the blasters themselves, They're so good, especially this one. And I was testing this thing. I'll check it out later. But this one, I did put the 250 FPS spring in it, and I cannot prime this thing. I cannot prime this thing at all with the 250 FPS spring. It was way too hard. Way too hard to pull that prime with 250 FPS spring. So I'm just going to use the 200 when I'm doing the review, which the review, by the way, comes out probably next month on this thing. I do too. It's actually really good. We even got a new grip where you can swap it out for airsoft grips, but I like this grip. I don't need to swap it. And you got storage in the stock for tactical snacks. You can store some tactical snacks in the storage in the back of the stock. You can also store your O-rings in there if you don't want to store snacks. It's got a great scope. The scope is actually helpful. And when you have a sight up there, it actually lines up very well. I actually have extra darts. I bought a 100 pack. I have 50 of them in here in my Max Tomcat. I forgot I even had this thing, the Game Face Tryon. Spent $60 on this thing. I spent $60 on this one from Amazon. I need to pick up another one of these though, because I don't have the full barrel, which means doesn't look as safe as it should. But great blaster. I'm a fan of these new mags though. But take the purple one out of here, and boom, you got the matching purple mag to match the blaster. But I'd say it looks better in here. Also, you get a B car with the Nexus Pro X, and you get the P car, which I actually have in the Max Tomcat right now. It's also hard to get out. Yeah, I'm trying to get my Pro Blaster collection to be big. Oh man, this thing's hard to get out of there. Once you get it in, it's hard to get out. And it slips. I'll get it out later. Got my upgrade springs for the Nexus Pro X right here. Very easy swap, literally. I take off this. Probably because they want to put orange ones with it, plus you get 2 orange ones with it. But yeah, here's the 200 FPS spring right here. Very easy to swap. This is the weaker spring, which with this spring, I am getting HVZ numbers, the lower spring. So you can definitely get this ready for HVZ. You can. It's so easy to install. There we go. And it's already installed. How much is what cost? This or all my blasters all together? And this is 250 FPS. I'll show you how hard it is to prime this one. I really don't like priming this thing with that newer 250 FPS spring. I get the stock on there. All together, hey, thank you, Lance. All together, let's see, 120 for the Strife X, 50 for the Nexus Pro X, that's 170. 25 for this, that's 295. 15 first for this one. It is 310, I believe. Wait, 120. Hold on, let me recount that. 120, 50, that's 170, 195. 210, 228, 288, 338, Let's see. And then I have the Max Striker. That's another 50. So 388. I also have this, which was, I believe I paid $40. So 428. I also have this 3D printed one I spent 125 on from Not Enough Nerf. $553. And then I have, let's see, I probably have about $700 or $800 in Pro Blasters, and that's not even every single Pro Blaster ever made. But yeah, probably have $700 or $800 in Pro Blasters. Maybe not even 800. Probably have like 700. All right. I'll be waiting. Oh, 250 FPS is hard. Yeah. Let me get this purple. Get this purple mag. It's very stiff prime. I have to use 2 hands. I just put a hole in a paper bag with this thing. Oh yeah, 250 FPS is tough, but I can get used to it. Raven, chill. Chill, Raven. Oh man, I love this blaster. But the priming, very stiff. Gotta prime this thing with 2 hands. Very stiff. Oh yeah, love this blaster. Love this thing. 250 FPS spring is in. Trying to time it with 1 hand isn't easy. Okay, it's not easy to do. Okay, we're good. Boom. That was not easy to do with 250 FPS spring in it. I'm definitely swapping that out. It's too much. Too much stiff priming. That's the 200 FPS right there. There we go. How much was this one? How much was this blaster? This one was $50. And you get a lot of stuff with it, though. You get a scope, you get a front sight, you get 2 different barrels, 2 different muzzles, I should say. You get 2 of these orange mags right here. You get 20 darts with it, which I think is really good. You get this buffer tube. You also get storage in your stock, which you slide that off. For $50, you get a lot, and it gets about 200 FPS. But for $10, you can buy the spring upgrade kit, which is what this is. This is the downgrade kit. No, this is just my hobby. It's just my hobby until I start getting paid money. And I'm not even doing this full time. I'm doing this part time. So I post every few days, which is part time for me. But yeah, this is the spring upgrade. This one will downgrade it. This one will upgrade it. This one will, because if you want to enter HVZ event, you need this spring right here, the 130 FPS spring. If you want to go higher for a longer or for a more higher performance battle, you're going to want this one or the one that's in it. The one that's in it gets 200 FPS. This one gets 250. But if you use the 250, it's going to be very hard to prime it. It's going to be so stiff. That's why I use the 200, because it's smooth. I just got that in case I want to downgrade it for HVZ. That's the only reason why I got it. But yeah, $50, very great blaster. For $25, you get the other thing from it. No, I'm graduated. I graduated in 2022. I also bought this. He probably has more than me, but probably not much more than me. I think I have around 300 blasters, but he might have more. My job? I do chores for money. I do chores. I do chores. I graduated in 2022. I do chores until I can get a job, B&H. Trying to find a job that pays well and not $10 a month every 2 weeks, or $10 an hour every 2 weeks, I mean. $10 an hour pays you every 2 weeks. I like jobs that pay every 1 week. Yeah, but she supports it. She actually supports my YouTube channel and My Choice. She says I can stay with her until I can save up to get my own place. She said I can stay with her until I can get my own place. Honestly, it's nice and peaceful here, too. There's no drama here at this house or anything. No drama in this town. No, Daniel's still in high school. I got this for my reviews for the accuracy test. I don't want to say that on live. I don't want to say the town, but I will say the state. The state is Michigan. The town, I'm not going to say. I got this for when I do the accuracy test during my reviews. So I gotta get a tripod before I can do more reviews, because I'll be using my phone to film. But yeah. I don't live far from you, Nerf Talk. You live. I used to live 45 minutes from Canada. Now I live about an hour and a half from Canada. I used to live 45 minutes from there. My hometown is right across the bridge from Canada. Right across the Blue Water Bridge. My hometown is actually right across the Blue Water Bridge, which I didn't live there when I found your channel, Nerf Talk. I was already moved out here way before I found you on YouTube. Can't wait for your next video, by the way, Nerf Talk. Can't wait for it. Hope you come back more full time. We need you back full time. How much subscribers? I'm on my way to 1,300 right now. When I hit 1,300, I'm gonna. I will, Mr. Smiley. But currently, I'm on my way to 1,300. I believe I have 1,246. I believe. I'll have to look after the live. But when I hit 1,300, I want to review a Nerf rival Nemesis. That was always my plan, was to wait till 1,300 to review that, and then wait till 2,000 to review the Prometheus. But the Perseus I want to review at 1,500. Nemesis comes at 1,300. But stay tuned. Currently, this is the only 3D printed blaster that I don't have running right now. Don't have a battery. Don't worry, Daniel. There's no drama. I just went live to talk about Pro Blasters. Don't worry, Daniel. There's no drama in here. This live is drama free. I ended the drama a while ago. My subscribers grow every couple days. They do. Yes, it's a nailer. It's the only one that's not running right now because my dog chewed my battery for it. My dog actually chewed my battery for it. She chewed the connectors, not the battery. She chewed the connectors. Does anyone know where I can get an XT60 battery for this? Anyone know where I can get one for my nailer so I can get it running? These mags work great in it too. They do. These mags from the Nexus Pro X work in it. There's no drama in here, Daniel, so don't start anything. Don't start any drama, Daniel. Not in my live. I didn't start any drama in your live. I actually came in your live. Yes. I actually came into your live, Daniel, and said, congrats on hitting 5 million, and you didn't even respond. You ended the live before you could even answer. I did join Daniel's stream at the end before he ended it. I said, congrats on hitting 5 million views, and he didn't even respond. He just ended the live because I joined. When all I did was give him a compliment. That's all I did. Oh, this is going to be a fun blaster to run this summer. I'm going to enjoy running this thing. I joined at the end. I think he only ended the live because I joined. But, yeah. Anything new in the hobby Nerf talk that you got planned for your channel? I got a few things planned. Let's see. I got a video on this planned. All right, see ya. I got a video on this planned. I got a video on this planned. I got a video on a couple other things planned too. Peace, Lambo. Got a few videos planned. I also want to run this in one of my videos one day. So I gotta get this thing back up and running. I can't wait to get it back up and running. Awesome. I've been wanting to get one of those, but they're expensive. I also want to get the Worker Nightingale 2.0, but they still didn't solve the issue of not including a battery. In my opinion, best Nerf blast, best Nerf. If it's pro, This is the only one they have currently if it's a Pro Blaster. But darts to run in this thing, I recommend the X-Shot Pro darts. They perform the best in this thing. And for like a regular Nerf blaster, it's gonna be from X-Shot, but go with the X-Shot Lock Blaster. That's a really good one. The X-Shot Lock Blaster is really good. And darts, Dart Zone chili darts with the green tips. I believe that's what they're called. Those chili or rubies. I believe they're called chili darts. Or as I call them, watermelon darts, because they're green and red like a watermelon. Yes, X-Shot Lock Blaster, $15. If you have a working camera, you can hold the camera over the little scanning thing. Let me grab my Lock Blaster. Right here. This is the Lock Blaster. Daniel, I wouldn't consider myself better than them. I've seen what they can do. I'm still improving, by the way, so I really can't say anything about that. But it's a really good quality blaster, though. I mean, look, you got the lever action. You got a good, powerful 80 FPS with this thing. And what you got to do is, when you get it out of the box, if you have a good working camera from your phone, scan this little code thing here on your blaster, and I'll give you a code to unlock the combination. Then you can, then if it's locked, you press this in like this. Hold on. You press it in like that, and then you can prime it and fire. So you can lock your blaster so no one will use it. What about full auto? The X-Shot Insanity Rage Fire is actually X-Shot's first full auto blaster, actually their first motorized one in general. That's a really good one. $50, full auto, 40 round chain. Comes with like, I believe like 72 darts, maybe 80 darts. I believe it came with 96 darts though. But you get a lot of stuff with that $50 full auto blaster from X-Shot. You get pretty good performance out of it too. But this is one that I love. This came out last year. It's so much fun. I still use it even this year. And we got something very similar to this coming out, just without the locking mechanism, without the lever. Instead, it's pump action. And the pump actually works a little saw blade at the front, and it actually has a stock. Yeah. Rage Fire is fun, Nerf Talk. I own one, and I still love that thing. I need to buy some more darts, too, to run that thing. It takes so much darts, I have to buy more. I have to buy extra darts just to run it. But it's one of the best blasters you can get. Not currently. I'm thinking about getting into airsoft eventually, just not yet. I'm still into the Nerf stuff. The Nerf stuff is mainly what my channel is about. Hence why it's called Double Punch Pro Nerfer. And airsoft really isn't something that is like a pro blaster. I mean, yeah, you get good FPS, but did I? If I can even get it in there. Yeah, but I'm not a big airsoft guy. Look, purple one. I actually like the way it looks. It looks great. I thought it was going to look bad, but I actually think it looks great now that I think about it and see it in there. It matches. Yeah, there are some cheap airsofts. Talk to Daniel about it. He reviews airsoft. Go check out his channel for the airsoft. He reviews airsoft and Nerf. That's what Daniel does. He's really good at it. I still watch his channel. I still have yet to watch his zombie driller video. But yeah, go check out Daniel. He reviews airsoft. Whether it's cheap or expensive, he'll review it. Whether it's $30 or it's $80, he'll probably review it. I've seen his airsoft reviews, and I enjoy them. They're pretty fun to watch. I was like, dang, when I saw his one. No, but he's in the chat. Definitely go check out his channel. He's got some great videos. I watch his channel every time he puts up a new video. I even watch his old videos when he doesn't have a new one out yet. And I love watching his channel. He's got some great videos. I definitely recommend his channel. In the top 5. Definitely recommend it. You might like his channel. If I like it, you probably will like it too. He's on his way to 8,000 subscribers too. Shout out to Daniel for getting closer to 8,000 subs. All right. See you, Nerf Talk. But yeah, he's on his way to 8,000 subscribers, and I can't wait to see him hit 10,000. I can't wait to see him go higher. He's got what it takes. His videos are so good. He deserves every single subscriber he gets. He's positive. He's awesome. That's why I watch his channel, because he puts out great quality videos that are actually fun to watch. And he puts positivity into his videos. He also makes the videos funny too. He also makes his videos funny sometimes, and I enjoy it. Daniel is a really good nerfer. Glad he's in this community. If you're still here, Daniel, keep on going up in subs. Nothing can stop you. You're going up. Nothing can stop you. Nothing. But stay tuned for when I start doing reviews again. Taking a break from reviews until I get a stay tuned for when I do more reviews, because I'll be using this for sure. I need to get some more AA's to install another AA in there. If you want, you can comment on one of his videos and ask him the question. You can. I don't know if he's still in the live. But yeah. I don't know. I've never used one. I believe Daniel might have reviewed one of those. If it's a airsoft, I believe he's reviewed it. He also reviews gel blasters too, which that's basically the safer version of airsoft is what it is. I'm not the one that really gets into airsoft. They look too realistic. Hey, Daniel. He's telling you what you should get, bro. But Daniel, don't stop for anybody. Keep going up. You're almost 8,000. When you hit 8,000, I'll be so happy. When you hit 10,000, I'll be even happier. Keep going up. You're one of the most positive ones that I follow on YouTube. One of the positive nerfers. Keep doing it. Keep going up. Don't give up for anyone. I know you have what it takes to get to 100,000 subscribers and more. I know you have what it takes, Daniel. You're still young. You got it. If you can hit 10,000, you can hit 100,000. If I can hit 2,000, then I can hit 5,000. But I'm taking my time. I'm taking my time, just like a lot of us other nerfers are. But yeah. I haven't had the chance to go out into the Nerf battlefield yet, because all the Nerf battles are in other states and they're too far away from me. Only place I can think of are Nerf arenas out here where I'm at. Well, to get to 5 mil, I need to aim small to aim big. I need to aim small to aim big. But I can say though, Daniel is gonna hit 100,000. I just know it. I have a feeling Daniel's gonna hit 100,000 in the next few years. He's gonna be one of the top nerfers for sure. I can tell by how his content is doing. He's doing really good. He's getting a lot of subscribers and views, and I'm enjoying it. Well, that's because I don't know a lot of other people out here that like to do Nerf. Not a lot of people out here like to do Nerf. But when I do get my own property and stuff, I do want to get my own property eventually. So yeah, I want to get that so I can get my own Nerf arena built so I can start doing a Nerf club and hosting some Nerf wars from other teams. Yeah, if I want to make a POV vid, I'm going to need a GoPro or something. And my GoPro just broke the other day. Stopped working. Literally, the camera started glitching and then quit working. But yeah. That's why I haven't posted the review yet, because my GoPro quit working. But if you ever want a good little $18 Pro Blaster, check Walmart.com. Great blaster. You can still get it for 18 bucks. It did start off as 15, but you can get one of these. I'll think about it. But yeah. If you ever want to get one of these, I recommend it. Walmart.com, 18 bucks. You get 10 darts, the blaster, and you get a really cool box. Actually, I have the box over there too. You get a really cool box with it. But yeah, if you want that, you can check it out. Very fun little blaster, 130 FPS for 18 bucks is actually a really good deal. I enjoy this little blaster. You can load one in, which this one already has one in it. It's not powerful enough to shoot through paper, but it's good. Only blaster I can think of that is like that would be this one. This is made by an airsoft company. It actually shoots Nerf darts. It shoots half-length darts. It shoots darts like this one. It shoots darts like this. It shoots half-length darts. It's the only one I can think of. I paid 60 bucks for this thing, but I believe it's 80 bucks currently. But yeah. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back, Lance. But yeah, this is one of the ones I would like to run, but the prime is not the best. It's still stiff. Yeah, I actually like it. It actually feels like really good quality. It feels great. It's solid plastic. This plastic won't break. It's not like cheap plastic that we get on those cheap knockoff Nerf blasters that you buy at Family Dollar or Dollar General. This actually has really good quality. It's like airsoft quality, from what I've heard. It's like airsoft quality. It shoots pretty far. When I tested it, it said it was shooting about 200 FPS, which downrange, that means it would be shooting about 100 to 120 feet for this thing. And it shoots pretty good, but you can lower the performance. I have it on max performance with the spring spacer with about 215 FPS. I have it on the max performance, which means I'll get more distance down range. I got this thing last year. And I started my channel last year, and I'm already on my way to 1,300 subs. I'm doing better than I thought I was. But yeah, it's also compatible with other mags like this one. compatible with this mag too. It's compatible with a lot of other mags that you can use. Yeah, it is. It actually really is, and I enjoyed these blasters. Where's my AM Pro X? Right there. I don't know if you can get your own spring for it, but you can definitely get this blaster, and it comes with awesome power. You can either take the spring spacers off, put that back in, run it at 135 FPS. You can put one spring spacer on there, and you can run it at 190 FPS, or you can put one more spring spacer on there and get it to hit 215 FPS, which I'd say is really good for this thing. For $60 is what I paid for it, but the price went back up because it originally started off as 80 anyways, and then it went back. Then it went to 60 on sale when I bought it, and then it's back at 80, I believe. But very great blaster. You can extend the stock to have a good length. Very fun blaster. I enjoy this blaster a lot. I really do. I really love this blaster. I know. It's just like the Nexus Pro X. You can change the power pretty easily too. You can take this off, take the spring out. You got the weaker spring here. You can take this off, place it in here. So for this is a spring instead of spring spacers. It can hit 130 FPS with this thing. Sometimes it will hit less than that, but that means you can take it to less powerful events where you're actually able to use 130 FPS springs. And then you got the 250 FPS spring, which gets it to hit 250, and you got the 200 FPS spring. I believe that's what this spring is. We'll see in a second. I believe that's what this spring is. Yep. 250 FPS spring. This is a really cool blaster. $50 and you can already get some good power, but for $10 you can buy the spring upgrade and downgrade kit all in one kit. Comes with a lower FPS spring and higher FPS. Also comes with 2 spring spacers, which I don't use them. All right, peace. Yes, if they say don't use the 200 FPS spring, you can bring your extra springs, and you can ask them what FPS number you're allowed to use. They'll tell you, and you'll probably, if it's a lower FPS game, this is the spring you'll need, the 130 FPS spring. It's meant for HVZ, which is this. You have to be using this and not higher FPS springs. It's the one you got to use. It's an easy swap too. It's very easy to swap. And I love that option that you can actually swap it very easily. Put my springs away for now. I don't think you can lie because they'll know the difference between what spring you're using, because they'll tell by how hard it sounds when it makes that loud, when the spring goes forward to fire the dart. They'll know that. No, you can't do that, because if you do that, they'll kick you out of the event. You got to keep it at low FPS, because they'll also know the difference between low and high FPS. Because when you use a higher FPS, it makes a louder noise. Lower FPS makes it a little quieter. And that's what that lower FPS spring is meant for, HVZ. That's also what these are good for. These are also good for HVZ because they get 130 FPS also. These are good for HVZ as your sidearm. This is good for HVZ as your bigger blaster with the 130 FPS spring. I enjoy Pro Blasters. I enjoy anything that has a lot of performance and it's fun. It's very fun. So much fun. But I gotta end the live here because I gotta plug my phone into the charger. I've been live for almost an hour now. So thank you for joining the live. Shout out T-Wall for joining. And stay tuned for the next live. Peace.